If you've heard, GMAT has recently introduced a way by which you can choose which section you would like the GMAT to start with, right? You can now start the GMAT with actually the verbal or the quant section as well. So in case you're wondering which section should I start with, which one would give me an advantage, which one would help me maximize my GMAT scores, in this video I'm going to be telling you all of it. Just watch it till the end. Well, as you know, there are three options that you have to choose from. A, you have the traditional flavor, the vanilla flavor, where you start with AWA, move on to IR, and then quant, and then verbal. If you are a person who doesn't like too many changes, you don't want to overthink it, you feel that in your current practice course, you are getting the score that you want to get, then perhaps this might work for you. An advantage of this is the AWA and IR actually helps you come over that initial inertia. It kind of gets your brain moving, so that by the time you hit the quant section, you're already warmed up so that you can kind of finish off on a peak in verbal, right? So if you are a person who is okay with the current system, then my suggestion is go ahead with it, don't worry. The second option is when you start with verbal, then you move on to quant, then you do the IR, and then the AWA section. Well, this is a section for those who feel they are a little weak in verbal, who feel that they get a little flustered when it comes to tough reading comprehension passages, those who feel by the time I hit verbal, my mental energy is drained. If you are been suffering from any of these problems in your practice test, then perhaps you should start with the verbal section. Why? Because you are fresh, you are going to be able to do your 100% in verbal, then move on to quant, which is still your energy level is conserved, finish quant and then go on to IR and AWA. So you are like, I can manage quant, but verbal requires all the attention. Then verbal is the second option, is what you should be looking at. The third option is it's going to start with quant, then move on to verbal, then go on to AWA, IR, and then AWA. Okay, so this is the order. This is great for people who feel quant is my strength. I want to start on a positive. I want to just go ahead, kill it, have the momentum, have the confidence before I get into the verbal section. These are people who don't really worry about the mental energy part, but are more worried about getting that crucial momentum at the start of the test with the quant section. So if you are in that category, perhaps the third option is there for you. But here is a larger advice for anyone taking the GMAT. Don't overthink it, right? It is not that option 1, option 2 or option 3 is going to make a huge difference. It's not going to take you from a 500 to a 750, right? That's not going to happen. But yes, it can give you that crucial 20-30 point advantage. Whatever your decision be, make sure you walk into the test and you know what option you want to select, because when it comes on the screen, you have about 2 minutes to make a choice. Last thing you want to do is go unprepared and on the day of the test think, well, which option should I pick? So make sure you do that decision right away. To learn more about the section selection order, go ahead and click on the link on this video where we have an entire blog devoted to this topic. Thank you, and make sure that you like and subscribe us on YouTube and also leave your comments, which we will be personally responding to. Thank you.